like, this is terrible. They're freezing. All right, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I'm camping out. Yeah, this guy looks really cold. Guys, can you guys get me to a sauna, please? I'm freezing. And you look really cold there, buddy.
All right, fishing family, it is week 2 of Winter Quest, and I am at a creek last year that produced most of the time. This was the first creek last season that I got my first smallmouth out of. First one, Creek Smallie, I love you, come here. You're not a big guy, and man, bless your heart, you're battered and tore all to pieces. This creek didn't produce big fish last year, but it consistently produced fish. Now, my concern is, once spring got here, this creek just went off a cliff. It went downhill. I've barely caught any big fish out of this creek this summer. In years past, I fished this creek for years. It got to the point where I was catching at least a 16 every time I come out here, and sometimes 3, 4 16-inch smallmouth and better. And this season, best fish, 19 3/4 and 2 15ths. Outside of that, the number of times I was out here, I did good if I got a 14-inch fish. So this is my concern, is I have a feeling that the concentration of smallies this season in this creek is going to be way down what it was last year. So what worked last season in this creek might not even work this year. We'll see. All right, I'm starting out with the magma color. Thank you guys for all the comments on the last video. I know that B-Mac had made a comment that he fishes the hellgrammites in winter, but he generally tends to stick to the natural colors, basically on the spectrum of what they would normally be feeding crayfish or hellgrammite color, those browns and greens and blacks. And I agree with that. In theory, last year I tried a lot of different things, and that's one thing about Winter Quest. Don't be afraid to experiment. Colors that you think wouldn't work may end up being the best producer all winter. And for some reason, magma and Junebug worked really good for me last year, but I have brought a different selection today. I've brought obsidian, a chartreuse, I've got the natural color. I've got about 4 or 5 colors with me, so I'm gonna try some different ones just to see if they produce as well. I'm gonna keep up with that as the season progresses. At the end of the season, I'm gonna have kind of a running total of total fish caught on what color, lures, days, that type of thing. I feel like that just was a bite right there. So let's see. Give him a second, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep up with all those numbers so I can have a really good log of what worked and what didn't work through the winter. I wish I'd done this more last year. I just finally got my first nibble. Let me see if he's got it. Yep, he's got it. He's got it. Okay. And I was about wondering if I was even going to get a bite today. This has been terrible. But this stream has been bad all summer. So I've kind of wanted to test it today just to really see. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. At least we've got one. I mean, that tells me there should be more fish here because I've got the one, but I'm telling you, I have not got a bite in here at all. So this little guy, what is it? He's down about 13 and some change. We'll have to take him. All right, get on, buddy. Back in there. All right, fishing family, man, I just can't get it together here. Got one fish on my magma color and lost the second one on Junebug. My suspicions kind of played out today. I really thought that this was going to be a poor creek this winter, and I just don't know if it's due to the water levels this summer. I don't know if that's what it is, that these fish pushed out maybe during the summer to deeper waters, and now they're not going to push back here in the winter. They'll just stay where they are. I just hope and pray that next season they'll migrate back in. Fingers crossed. So, hey, we're going to try to salvage today. I'm going to pack out of here and get to another creek. Let's get on the road. got one. This is the first fish out of here. He's a good one, at least. Number 6, he's a little better. Mud bug, uh-oh. There you go, B-Mac. I'll walk 4 hours to catch 14 smallies. I think I would have caught more had I put my magma color back on and not taken B-Mac's advice on this mud bug color. I don't know. Thanks, B-Mac.